How are you feeling?
Feeling good. It's really the best weight cut I've had, and I'm excited to get in there.
So we hear that a lot from fighters saying, oh, it's the best weight cut, it's the best weight cut. What makes it the best weight cut?
I'm walking around really light. I think I've had a little bit of time in between fights, so metabolism and things like that start to come back a little easier. So I really haven't made a big drop like normal, so it really is the truth this time.
Do you guys ever say that just to psych yourself out? Like if it's a terrible weight cut, are you coming in here telling us it's a great one?
I think so. And the same thing with training camp, you know, the best I've ever felt, all that stuff. Yeah, I do think that's more for us sometimes than it is for y'all, but this is the truth.
So you were matched with Tony in April, is that correct?
Yes.
So what happened there? Why did that fight fall apart?
I had a groin tear, and I was out 12 weeks. Got cleared and everything, so now I've been back to hard training. But yeah, I'd love to have done that fight then.
And was that fight something specifically you wanted to actually do, or was it just that it worked out that it was him again?
Yeah, it just worked out. The UFC actually contacted us about it, so I feel like it's a fight they want to see, which makes it that much more exciting for me. Whoever they want for me, that's who I want to fight.
And what do you think about the matchup in terms of why you think the UFC wants that fight?
I think it's a really good stylistic matchup. You know, I'm more of a striker. He's obviously a D1 wrestler, really good on the ground. And I think they're testing both of us here. They're going to see who comes out on top in this stylistic matchup.
And in the amount of time that you were out and recovering, he had a fight and won. So do you feel like maybe that gives him a little bit of an edge that he's got that fight under his belt?
No, not really. He's got a ton of experience. You know, I've been fighting 10 years. I think we already know what it's going to be. I don't think that gives him any extra edge.
And did you have to change up the game plan at all from the first time you were going to fight him based off maybe that fight that he had since?
No, I think his stand-up is improving. You know, he got the knockout in his last fight. But I think he's still going to go back to what he knows, and that's the wrestling.
Thank you.
The groin tear, was that a training accident, or does that come from your last fight?
Yeah, it was a training. Just sprinting, just one of those random things that happen sometimes.
Yeah, and it's funny, you know, you talk about how sometimes you guys come and say, oh, it's the best camp ever.
Yeah.
You know, we always hear that fighters always sort of have lingering injuries coming into fights as well. But is this one that's completely gone and it doesn't affect you anymore?
Yeah, it's completely gone. I wouldn't be jumping in here if it was. You know, money is money, but still, you want to be 100% in here. You want to make this a career, not just show up one night. So yeah, it's 100% ready to go.
And when you finally come in there after having an injury and then finally getting back in there, how good does it feel to finally be able to come back and do what you make your living doing?
It feels great, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not used to sitting around for 12 weeks. It was hard. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to be back in the gym, be training, and getting ready to fight.
What's been the biggest focus for him? Was there anything particular that you trained for him, or is it just a matter of that you were working on yourself and your own sort of game plan? Yeah,
we brought in some collegiate wrestlers. You know, he's got the wrestling background. We definitely focused on stopping the shot. But, you know, we got so much to learn. You know, we're jumping in striking, jiu-jitsu, everything else stayed the same. But we did bring in some extra guys for Tony.
And if you had to pick a keys to the victory, what needs to happen to make sure they get your arm raised at the end of the night?
Yeah, I think I need to let my length show in there. You know, Tony's a smaller guy. I got to stop the shot. I think just those two, if those two things work out, man, I think I'm going to get a finish in this fight.
Best of luck.
Thank you.